get off my hair. Don't ruin my hair. Uh-oh. I'm in a low battery warning. Oh no. I guess I'm gonna have 2 clips. Okay. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Once Upon a Halloween. Once Upon a Halloween is a 2005 direct-to-video release, and I can't tell you, like, the crew, because this is a massive collection of shorts written and directed and animated and music and all of that by multiple people. The film stars Susanne Blakeslee as the Evil Queen and Corey Burton as the Cauldron. The computer animation for the stuff that was actually created for this movie versus, like, you know, the animation from The Black Cauldron and Little Mermaid and, like, from every animated Disney movie all looks really great, obviously. The animation they created just for this, like the computer animation of, like, just sweeping this, like, evil layer with the cauldron and the shadow of the Evil Queen is, like, garbage. It's really not that great looking at all. But the animation from, like, the existing movies is obviously beautiful. The music? What even is it? So there's obviously the music from each movie and short that already existed, which is fine, that's great. But the music they created for, like, these montage sequences, it's like Mortal Kombat sounding music. It's so funny and such a different tone than the other things that are happening. It was genuinely hilarious. And then the Sidekick song, so random and also made me laugh. So this is about the evil queen from Snow White who wants to summon a villain to help her take over Halloween. And then she ends up wanting to summon, like, all the villains or multiple villains. And so the Cauldron is showing her different villains she could choose to summon. And then in between each short or sequence, there's, like, a quick montage sequence of, like, a bunch of other villains. So the villains that are featured, there's a Peg Leg Pete short. It's like Donald and Pete, and Donald pretends to be a baby. It's very funny. And then a scene with Ursula, it's Poor Unfortunate Souls. A scene with Captain Hook. A scene with Yzma. And then a Ratigan fidget scene, an Alameda Slim scene, a Frillo scene, and a Horned King scene. And then the movie wraps up with the Cauldron actually, like, double-crossing the queen and having her be with all the villains by sucking her up, I guess. I don't know. So lazily put together. It was a nice collection of, like, stuff they don't often use, like to have Alameda Slim and the Horned King and Frollo and Ratigan. That was really exciting. I'm glad they used villains that they don't typically use for everything or as an example. But this was lazy in the fact that, like, they didn't make up new shorts. That would have been so cool. It's like make up new shorts with all these villains. They just, like, threw together scenes from their movie or a short that already existed or whatever else, which isn't really, you know, it's fine. I had to buy this movie in order to watch it, and the Evil Queen is on the cover, but you never see her, and all the shadows of her that you see on a wall and everything are insinuated of being, like, her disguised form when she tricks Snow White into eating the apple. So it's not even the actual, like, Evil Queen that you're used to seeing, which, like, I mean, you could be used to seeing her disguised form. So that's, like, a whole thing. And then the polarizing, I mentioned it briefly in the animation with the music. The polarizing tone of this, like, this is very, like, I want to take over Halloween, scary, ominous spellcasting music, to, like, the montages with the 80s Mortal Kombat music, was so polarizing, and, like, what are we doing here? I don't understand. My favorite part of this is the fact that the cauldron she's using is from the Black Cauldron. They use a scene to explain this cauldron's origin, which is the scene where Taran and all them go visit the witches and he tries his sword to try and get the Black Cauldron. And he says he was one of those cauldrons and stuff, which was, like, super exciting. I love to see the Black Cauldron reference because they never really talk about it. you know? And like, while I'm sure it is a horrible book adaptation, because Eric says so, it's not like the worst ever. This is the worst ever. But it's just, like, it's bad, guys. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. I bought this for, like, $11, and it most certainly was not worth it. Because it's just a compilation of a bunch of stuff I've already seen, and then horrible connecting factors of her wanting to, like, take over Halloween, and it's stupid. So, don't give it the time of day. That's everything for Once Upon a Halloween. My final rating is 1 cauldron out of 10. Our total movie count is. Parent, total, and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram and Shorty. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early and a coupon code for merch. Tiers above that, you could have daily trivia, part of the community chat, monthly podcasts, weekly random videos that live rent-free in my mind. You get free merch, you get more coupons, all that fun stuff. So go check it out. Buy merch. Very appropriate for today. And until next time, come on, subscribe, and I'm not in charge of your life, so you do, and don't be the evil queen about it. I want to take over Halloween. Me. I don't think this was worth the wait. I had to wait forever for this to get to me, and then it was a Region 2 DVD, which luckily my Mac with the VLC app was able to read. But now it's Kronk's New Groove time.